Hey you guys, I'm so excited. Today I'm going to show you how I made a candy bowl. Halloween is coming and I needed a bowl for trick-or-treating. And what better bowl than one that is made from real candy. Now, just as usual, I'll put all the links in the description below of everything I used. And I apologize for my voice, but I've been sick for the last week. I am taking it easy, but I just couldn't wait to finish this project and share it with you guys. And this is a real candy. And initially I wanted to put candy on the bottom of the bowl as well, but I ran out of candy. So if you use the same mold and the same candy, make sure you buy 2 bags of candy. I only had 1 and it was just not enough to make the bottom candy as well. So cute, such a fun project. You can make it with your children. It's really easy and basically takes no work or time at all. Without any further ado, let's get right into it and show you how I made this candy bowl. Now for the candies, I bought these candies on Amazon. I'll put a link to them in the description below. They are just hard candy. And I didn't want to use gummy bears or something that might disintegrate in resin. I have no idea what these guys are going to be like in resin. And then for the bowl mold, I bought this one also on Amazon. I will put it in the description below. This is sold as a succulent pot mold. So this is the biggest one I could find that looked like it had walls that are thick enough so we can fit the candy in. I didn't even open it. It's sealed. Let me open it. We'll take a look for the first time, see what our mold looks like. I'm hoping this will work out. All right. And let's see. Apologize for the twinkly noise. All right. So this is what the mold looks like. So this is the back. The resin goes here into these walls. And they feel a little bit narrow, but we'll squeeze the candy in there and hope to work. I don't think it will take a lot of resin. So this is the bowl I'll be using, the mold. This is the candy. And then for the resin, I'll be using this liquid glass. This is deep pour epoxy. This is for 2 to 4 inches. And the reason I chose this, even though we're not using much epoxy and we don't need a deep pour, I chose this because deep pour epoxies usually cure very slow. So that means they will allow the bubbles to come to the surface and pop on their own. Because we're using this silicone mold, I'm not going to be able to pop the bubbles with a torch or a heat gun. They will all be inside the wall over there. So I needed a resin that will allow those bubbles to come out on their own. So that's why I'm using the liquid glass deep pour, and it's probably going to take like 4 to 5 days for it to solidify where we can demold this, but that's okay. So let's get into putting the candies into the mold. Now when it comes to the candy, I did pull some out of the wrapper in the bag. When you get them, they are in this, clingy wrapper. And I took them out of the wrapper. I have them in this cup, and I did spray them with 1 light coat of this lacquer. And the reason why I sprayed them is because, 1, I don't want them to melt in the epoxy. I wanted to seal them a little bit. Also, I didn't want the color to bleed. I did just 1 light coat. I'm not sure if that's enough or not, but we will find out. Ever since I got my new phone, when the new phone got released, I've been having problems with my microphone. Sometimes my microphone doesn't seem to recognize it. So I'm pushing the candy, I hope you can see that, down into the mold. Now I could be very meticulous and make sure I don't double on the color next to each other, but I'm just gonna kind of do it random. I don't even know if this experiment will work or not, so I'm going around. And it looks like I might be able to do 2 rows of candy. I guess maybe I don't want 2 reds next to each other there. I hope I have enough candy. I'm running low here. Right, you guys, well, this is all the candy I have left. As you can see, there's a decent size here that I cannot fill with candy, so let's see, plan B. We got to come up with a plan B. What can we do? What can we do? I don't have time to go buy another bag of candy. It's going to take a week to get to me. What I will do, I think I'm going to go and try to crush these candies and get candy chips out of it and then sprinkle them on the bottom of the bowl. So then we have the full candy on the side and candy chips on the bottom. So I'm going to go to the kitchen, get the bag, and try to do this. All right, you guys, well, I did crush the candy, but I absolutely do not like the way they look. So I decided to not put the candy on the bottom of the bowl. So what I will be doing is I already mixed my resin. This is what my resin looks like. And I'm going to pour this resin until the walls gets filled up. And then I'm gonna let it cure for 3 to 4 days. And then I'm gonna come and pour another layer of resin to cover the bottom. And when I will do the bottom, this one is just clear, has no pigment in it. But when I will do the bottom, I will add some white pearl pigment just to give it like a cool effect. So it's just not just so plain. So I have to pour this very slowly. I don't want to create any more bubbles. So, and there we go. I should have left it in the vacuum pot for longer to pull out more of the bubbles, but I was too impatient. All right. I think this is good for now. I'm gonna give it, like I said, 3 to 4 days, then I'll come back and add another layer just for the bottom here that it will have some white pearl pigment. Hey you guys, it's been about 2 weeks since we poured this bowl, and that is because I was sick for the last week. I'm still sick, so I'm taking it easy. I cannot wait to unmold this and see what it looks like. Now, 3 or 4 days later after we poured this, I did came and put another layer here on the top. I used clear, and then I added some of this black diamond pigment. This is pure pearl white. This is the color. Black diamonds, they make the best pigments for epoxy. They're my favorite pigments. I have some other brands that I use as well. I do have an affiliate with Black Diamond, so if you want to purchase the same pigments, use the link in the description below and discount code Skylar15 and you'll get 15% off. So let's unmold this and see what it looks like. I have the feeling it's going to be a little tricky to unmold. There's a little bit stuck. I don't care if I rip the mold because I don't think I'll ever make another bowl again, but we'll try to not rip it. I'll put the link to this mold and the candy and everything else into the description below. I can tell we do have a little edge that we need to sand. It's not too hard to demold. It's looking fantastic. I'm so excited. Let's see. All right, this is not bad at all. And check it out. It does have a little bit of things when I think I overfilled it, so I will need to sand that down. Just a little bit on this side. But other than that, the candies look fantastic. And clear with the white pearl. You can't really see the white pearl, but it is there. It gives it a nice kind of ghosty effect. So all in all, super happy. I think it's super cute. And it was just a fun project to try out. And this will be my trick-or-treating candy bowl. I hope this was helpful to you and you learned something new. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Skylar Ewing and I'll see you in my next video.